too long for Dean Herbold. Herbold was open, and Jepson's mobility made that play work for the Cobras and nearly resulted in a huge touchdown.
Well, you saw Jepson there. He has the ability to move around in the pocket a little bit. Cobras went with a no-back set that time, putting 4 wide receivers out in the open.
With that 6'5" frame, he has the chance to see over a lot of people, too. And you see Herbold was open for a moment. Phelan got back quickly to cover him up. 2nd down, 7. Ball on the Cobra 14-yard line. Jepson to throw again. Lobbing it downfield towards Cohen. Cohen has it. Flags fly. And the Cobras with a huge strike to number 88, Willie Cohen.
Well, that's just a great individual play by Cohen right there. Great concentration. I think they're going to get Staples for even pulling on his jersey all the way down the field.
It's one of the easier calls I think the officials will have tonight. Staples was right on top of Cohen pretty much from the time the ball was in the air till the end. And they will call the holding. And it's the Cobras in possession again. Let's see if we can see it. I think we can.
Good job of Jepson looking off his receiver there. Had trips to the left side, isolating Staples, who was the only guy out there.
1st down and goal to go from the 7. Handoff again to Skog over the 6 now near the 5-yard line, and it'll be 2nd down. Time winding down in this first quarter. 20 seconds and counting left in the first. And a very fast-moving first quarter. When the clock doesn't stop, it doesn't take long to move through it. Cobras may not snap another play. They don't have to. And I don't think they will. So we have reached the end of the first quarter here in Lincoln, Nebraska. The Lincoln Lightning leading the Sioux Falls Cobras at the end of one, 14-6.
Lynch keeping you in the game.
Welcome back, Cobras with a 2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line of the Lincoln Lightning. Trailing 14-6. Skog bobbles it. Ball is loose on the turf. Jepson coming over. Can he get it? It's up against the boards, and there's a big scramble for the ball. And the ball is marked out of bounds. And I believe the Cobras recovered it, as underneath that pile, Dean Herbold saves the day for the moment for Sioux Falls.
What do you want me to do? I think Skog just lost the handle. I don't think he ever did get the ball.
The ball became dead upon hitting the net.
Well, the Cobras now the 3rd and goal all the way back to the 19-yard line, but Herbold saves the possession for Sioux Falls at least. But a long way to go for the Cobras. 3rd down and goal from the 19-yard line of the Lincoln Lightning. Single back behind Andy Jepson is Anthony Cleary. In motion, Kalen DeBoer. Jepson flushed out. He'll run with it. Across the 15 and down to the 13-yard line. Ben Jones wraps him up there, and it's 4th down and goal from the 13.
You got to give a lot of credit to the secondary of the Lincoln Lightning right there, and the linebackers. Everybody covered up downfield. Jepson had to tuck it up and run. Good job by Jones of coming up and making the play.
4th and goal, and Sioux Falls will be going for it.
The Cobras will go, as we told you, no kicker on the roster. And again, that decision coming back into play here for Sioux Falls. Might be a place where you'd consider a field goal try. Instead, they'll try to get the touchdown. No backs behind Jepson. Now in motion is Cleary from the left to the right. Jepson under pressure from Harris. Now has time, and it's batted down by Ogard.
Once again, everybody coming off downfield. Jeff Ogard just got his big old paws up there. And the Lightning will take over on down.
Jepson did a nice job buying time. But Ogard, like any good defensive lineman, just stuck up his hands when he knew he wasn't going to get to the quarterback. Stuck him up hoping something would happen, and it sure did. And the Lightning get it back.
Pretty impressed with the offensive line of the Cobras. They've handled Dwayne Harris fairly well so far.
They are a big group. The biggest player on this field tonight is on the offensive line of the Cobras, and Sherman Wilderness on first down. Benning squirting through and gets 8 yards on first out to the 21-yard line. Well, not only are we statewide tonight, we are also worldwide on the World Wide Web. Log on to net.unl.edu and check us out worldwide on the internet. So if you have friends or family that are not in our viewing area, they can still watch us on the internet at net.unl.edu. Handoff to Benning on second down, across the 25 and into Cobra territory to the 23-yard line. And Benning is having some big holes to run through in his first game back.
Well, Damon Benning has a way of making things look so easy, but I promise you it's not that easy. Look at the footwork right there. Great job by Pat Shaban getting on his man and driving him downfield.
You've watched him for several years, both at college and with the Lightning last year. Do you ever get tired of watching him run?
Boy, he's fun to watch, isn't he?
12 to go in the first half. Lightning leading 14-6. Lutke to throw. Steps away from pressure, throws it high for Buckner, and Buckner cannot pull it in. It'll be second down and 10 for the Lightning.
You saw Josh there on the play action. He'll stay in the pocket. He's not a guy who likes to tuck it up and run. You see the knee brace that he has on. He got injured earlier in the season. Bounced back from that fairly well, but boy, does he got a rocket.
Well, only the offensive line are bigger than Josh Lutke, so he can take a hit. On second down, Buckner gets it on the screen. Look at Buckner go. He's got some running room towards the end zone, and he is in for the score.
Great job of field awareness by Frenchie Buckner. He knew exactly what he was doing. You got to give Jose Jefferson and the coaching staff some credit. They obviously saw something on film because they've gone to that screenplay now 3 or 4 times. Had a lot of success every time.
Well, that's Frenchie Buckner's game. 5'11", 195. He's not going to overpower you as a wide receiver, but he will try to run by you. Cosell, the try for point. And he's a perfect 3 for 3 tonight. 11:19 to play first half, and much like the first meeting between these two teams, the Lightning have jumped out to a big lead, 21-6. Lincoln over Sioux Falls in a very critical game for both of these teams. And we'll watch the score again.
Watch the downfield blocking. Look at Zach Sangster and Tom Stark. You got big Brian Nuns out there throwing blocks. Great job by Frenchie.
And the rest of it is Frenchie Buckner. And a terrific route to the end zone. So the Lightning with a 21-6 lead, and everything looking pretty good for the Lincoln Lightning right now. But there's so much time left in this game, and there will be so many more points scored. But watch this one again. You see Buckner just get to the outside, and after that a foot race, and Bobby Perkins, already hampered with a sore ankle and calf, could not catch up.
See Frenchie there. I think he's got a few lightning strikes there in his hair. We'll have to get on him about that a little bit.
Now that was something that you did before each game last year.
No, I don't think so.
The Lightning will kick off. Paul Cosell ready to go. Lincoln leading 21-6. You can choose your spot along that goal line, anywhere you want to kick it from your own goal line. And Cosell chooses that hash mark that he's set it up on, and they're ready to go.
You can, folks, watch Ben Buten back here, number 39. He'll just come down and catch.
Ball touched by Cleary into the hands. It goes of Michael Hunter, and Hunter with some running room, and Bodaddy hammers him down, but into Lightning territory at the 21-yard line. And the Cobras are in good shape here on their third possession of the night.
It's time to get out your Lightning Game Night 2000 programs.
So Sioux Falls setting up, trying to chip away at that Lightning 21-6 lead. Michael Hunter with a nice return on that squib kick.
474 pays and claim your MDS Terrace gift bag at the prize patrol located in section 20.
Jepson will bring him out. Jepson at Cal Poly for his collegiate career. 1,885 yards passing as a starter at Cal Poly last year. On first down, the handoff goes to Skog, and Tom Skog working his way near the 16-yard line. They'll say the ball was down. The fans thought it was a fumble, but no more forward progress for Skog, and a gain of about 3.5 yards on first down.
Once again, Dwayne Harris making his presence felt. Ripping at that ball right there.
Shows you the strength of Dwayne Harris. Tom Skog had both arms wrapped around that. Harris still able to pry it loose. Dwayne Harris, the Nebraska product. Of course, his biggest game at Nebraska, the '95 Orange Bowl. And everyone remembers the image of him sacking Frank Costa in the end zone. And there, Ben Jones with an image for Tom Skog, catching him in the backfield, throwing the running back for a half-yard loss.
Jones not fooled at all by the misdirection on that play. Nice job of coming up and filling and making the tackle on Skog.
Ben Jones from Iowa Wesleyan. Jose Jefferson says, without a doubt, this is one of our team's leaders, and he's really one of the smartest players on the Lightning squad, according to the head coach. Got a smart play there. 3rd down and 6 for Sioux Falls. Jepson straight back, wants to throw, has time and has DeBoer. And DeBoer, the ball pops free. They're going to say complete down to the 13-yard line, but that's about 1.5 yards shy of a first down.
You see the explosion that Tony Veland brings to the table. Tony Veland, a great athlete. Started out as a quarterback in Nebraska.
Veland has really done a little bit of everything after he made the switch, became an all-conference player and a starter at free safety for the Huskers. Played with the Broncos, also played with the Panthers in the NFL.
See Derek Smith trying to get this Thunderdome crowd involved. Big down right here.
4th down and 2. Cobras trying to convert and keep the drive alive. Hudson has running room across the 10, and he runs down near the 7-yard line, and that is enough for a Cobra first down. Gareel Hudson, a different running back than Tom Skog. Tom Skog more the power. Hudson definitely the speed.
Yeah, talking to Coach Bentley before the game, he said they can give you a couple different looks. Skoog and Cleary are guys that'll try to pound you like Bodaddy for the Lightning. Hudson more of a speed guy.
Although showing some good strength there as Tony Veland wrapped him up, and he drug Veland for a couple of yards. So 1st and goal for the Cobras. They were down here on their last possession, and a fumble pushed them way back. Jepson on the draw to Hudson, and Hudson nowhere to go. Big stop by Jed Hartwig.
Jed Hartwig playing that nose tackle position. He just came on a bull rush. Draw was not going to work on that play.
One of the defensive surprises for the Lightning this year, Jed Hartwig. Just got one hand on Hudson, and that was enough to bring him down. Hartwig, 4th on the team this year in tackles, 2nd on the team in sacks. So he has been very active in that defensive line spot, right at the nose tackle position.
See, Dean Airbolt just left the game. Looks like he may have injured his leg.
2nd down. Jepson, lots of time. Hartwig coming in. Jepson stays on his feet. Now he's in trouble, and down he goes. Ogard finished him off.
You gotta love the persistence by Jeff Ogard. I think the majority of the Lightning players thought that Jepson was already down.
Watch this again. Great athletic ability by Jepson to avoid going down the first time.
It was a great rush once again. You see Hartwig in there again.
How does Jepson stay up there? But he doesn't stay up here. Ogard made sure of that. Leaned into him with that 6'5", 310-pound frame.
How about the feet on Jeff Ogard? He wasn't buying any of that juking and jabbing.
So again, the Cobras pushed back in a goal situation, and it's 3rd down and goal from the 16. Over the middle, and it's intercepted. Ben Jones with the pick, his 4th of the year.
Great job by Ben Jones right there. Lightning sitting in a zone defense. Jepson kind of telegraphed that play. Jepson was looking for Cleary over the middle. And Ben Jones just watched the quarterback's eyes and made a great play as he jumps in front of Cleary.
Watch this anticipation by Ben Jones. That is reading the quarterback's eyes there, and he read Jepson all the way.
Turnover is such a critical part of this indoor football game when the scoring is so high.
And that's 2 consecutive trips down, having a 1st and goal that the Cobras have failed to score at all. Handoff on 1st down, and driven out of bounds is Damon Benning. Moves it from the 12 to about the 15-yard line. It's 2nd and 7 for Lincoln. The Lightning in the driver's seat so far, leading 21-6. And the defense has come up with a couple of big plays for Lincoln. 6 carries, 26 yards in the return for Damon Benning to this point.
All proceeds go to benefit Nebraska families who are battling muscular dystrophy.
And the Lightning certainly glad to have the Orange Bowl MVP of 1996 back on the field in Lightning garb. On the fake, the draw up the middle to Benning. Benning with a little running room, and out near the 24-yard line should be enough for a Lincoln 1st down.
Great job by Coach Jefferson once again. You've seen them use the screen 3 or 4 times. That time they faked the screen, little draw play to Damon. Good job by Chris Duckle up front, just pushing his guy out of the way. Big Nunzi there.
That offensive front for the Lightning, Nuns at 330, Dunkel at 330, and Shaban, the lightweight, so to speak, at 290. Not a lightweight in many circles, but on that Lightning offensive line he is. 1st down and 10. Lutke looking to throw. Now he'll tuck it and run. Has some room, too. And a good tackle made by Stern Aiken, who played that middle of the field perfectly and cut off Lutke's path and holds him to a short gain.
Good job by the secondary there of the Cobras. See what Josh Lutke's looking at here.
He had that room for a minute. And here comes Aiken. Boom. Second down and 7. Lutke to throw again. Buckner over the middle. Short of the 1st down by about a yard.
Good job of Josh Lutke there, going to his 2nd or 3rd receiver. He wanted to hit Tom Stark deep on a little out and up route.
Stern Aiken in there again, the South Dakota State product. 2nd team All North Central Conference when he was with the Jackrabbits at SDSU. Led them in tackles in '98. He had 108 tackles as a senior, and he's had several tackles here tonight. Been a big factor for the Cobras defensively. 3rd down and 2. Benning gets the handoff. Not a lot of running room, and he's going to be stopped shy of the 1st down.
Benning, the ball carrier, stopped by Don.
Ball popped free, but I think they're saying it was down. Don Hilsenroth on the tackle, and that brings up 4th and a yard for Lincoln.
Turn to page 15.
Great job by Hilsenroth there.
You have the autograph of Brian Nunes, and you just
Well, I don't know. That looked like a fumble to me, but it did hit the sideboard, and so it's out of play. And that's a break for Lincoln. 4th down and a yard to go. 3 wide to the right side. They fake the screen. Now Lutke on the toss to Benning, and he had nowhere to go. I think that was an improv play, so to speak, for Josh Lutke.
Yeah, trying to get another little option off of that screen formation that they've been using. And that time it didn't work out for the Lightning.
So the Cobra defense up to the challenge this time. The #1 defense in the IFL flexes its muscle and gets the ball back for the Cobra offense with 2:56 to play in the 1st half.
Well, this will be a big stand right here from Lincoln. Cobras need to get some more points on the board going into halftime.
Well, earlier tonight, Brad Penner took a look at the dimensions of this indoor football league surface. And we'll look at that in just a moment. But first, it's 1st down and 10 for the Cobras. Jepson in trouble. Ogard drills him. The ball pops free. And they're going to say an incomplete pass. He got hammered by Jeff Ogard from the blind side.
But Jepson, he's going to get up a little slow from that one. Once again, going with the play action. And look at Ogard.
Oh, my.
And I promise you, that turf is not the softest turf there is out there either.
So you're saying being driven into it by a 6'5", 310-pound man is not going to make you feel very good.
Yeah, you'll probably feel that one in the morning and stuff.
Two minutes to go in this 1st half, and the Lightning leading 21-6. Well, with a timeout on the field now, We'll take a look as Brad Penner earlier tonight checked out the dimensions of the Thunderdome's indoor football playing surface.
You start out with an area that's a lot like a hockey arena, but instead of ice, you have artificial turf on the ground. Then around the outside, you put up some padded walls so the players don't get hurt too bad when they run into them. Then hang some goalposts from the ceiling, and you have a perfect setting for wall-to-wall war. The field itself looks a lot like a regular football field. It's just quite a bit smaller, only 50 yards long on a regulation IFL field. The width of the field is really pretty tight, 85 to 95 feet wide, depending on the building that you're in. Most regulation end zones are 8 yards deep. Some places, though, they're even a little bit smaller because they just don't have the room. Now, the goalposts are suspended in midair. Crossbar 15 feet above the ground. The uprights are just 8 feet apart and 21 feet tall. A very small target.
I would imagine, Monty, that it's a big adjustment for players like yourself that came from the outdoor game to come in here and learn to play the game on this small surface.
You know, two things that were most surprising to me were how fast things happen, and that's a direct result of the dimensions of this game. And the second thing is the talent level in this league. There's some great players.
Second down and 10. Jepson in trouble again. Down he goes. Ben Jones got him. Down at the 14-yard line, and the Lightning defense showing a great pass rush here in the last two plays.
Well, Ben Jones, this guy's just a spark plug. He's been all over the field. Quarterback sacks, interceptions, he's doing it all tonight.
The Iowa Wesleyan product, ranked in the top 20 in the league in tackles, second on this team. And he is a guy that, like several of these players on both sides, always has their motor running. And he has shown that motor tonight. Timeout taken by the Cobras with 1 minute and 24 seconds to go in this second quarter, and the Lightning leading 21-6, and a big third down coming up for head coach Aaron Bentley and his Cobras.
Now we got all three out there. What do you want?
A lot of credit got to be given to James Kerwin and the defensive coaches for the Lightning tonight. Anytime you can hold a team to 6 points just before halftime, that's pretty impressive. They've had a good game plan.
It's not a league that you see too many single-digit scores on the scoreboard at the end of a half. Lightning trying to accomplish that. A good look at Aaron Bentley. See if we can listen in.
Backside. Okay, so that'll be 0, 5, 5, 4. You got the 0 backside. Okay, come on now. Find the blitzer. Find the blitzer. Yeah, change up the snap count.
We've got our coaches wired tonight for sound.
You heard Coach Bentley telling his fullback to pick up the blitzer, and that's a pretty easy thing to do. One of the rules, anybody that blitzes has to raise their hand. You see Ben Butenbach doing that right now.
Third down and 15 for the Cobras. Single back is Cleary in movement along the front line, and we'll see if it's offense or defense. And it looked like a couple of Lightning players may have jumped a bit early. Officials will sort this one out, and we'll get the official word. That'll mark 3 yards off against the Lightning, and it'll make it third down and 12. You talked about the blitzing rule in the IFL, and that's an interesting rule because just because they raise their hand, it doesn't mean that they're going to blitz or that they have to blitz.
That's exactly right. Just one more thing for that lone back in the backfield to worry about.
That lone back is Anthony Cleary from Penn State. Two wideouts to the right side, one to the left for the Cobras on 3rd and 12. Jepson in trouble again, and down he goes again. Brett Neben got him.
Well, you gotta love what Kenneth Drake, Tony Veland, Derek Smith, Ben Butenbach, these guys in the secondary have just done an outstanding job. Jepson has had nowhere to go with the ball.
And with 1 minute 13 to go and a 4th down and long for the Cobras, we'll see what they do after the big sack by Brett Neben, the UNO graduate. Remember, no kicker on this squad. We saw earlier, before this game got started, that Michael Hunter and Ed Wynn were alternating punting. This is the first year in the IFL that punting is allowed.
Well, Lightning should get the ball back with just over a minute to play, and In this game, that is plenty of time.
And they will punt it away. At least they're in punt formation on 4th down and 15. Ed Wynn, the cornerback, will punt it away. And that one, a wobbler taken at the 10-yard line by the Lightning. And running room for Derek Smith, and he squirts out to near the 18-yard line. And the Lightning, with 1:03 to go on the clock here in this first half, have enough time where something could happen here to close out the first half.
Yeah, don't be surprised if Josh Lukey airs it out on this drive right here with 1:03 left in the half.
If you're joining us late, Charles Bodaddy with a couple of touchdowns and a screen pass from Lukey to Buckner for the 3rd Lightning touchdown of the night. And it's 21-6. Lincoln leading over Sioux Falls. The Cobras went for 2 after their touchdown and did not convert, thus the 6 points on the board. Lukey to throw on 1st down. Pressure comes over the middle. He goes, and it's intercepted by Stern Aiken. Aiken shredding one tackler down to the Lightning 18-yard line. And you said it earlier, Monty, turnovers are so critical. This one could be huge for the Cobras.
Yeah, that's a big play right there by the Cobras. They'll have a shot to get back on the board here and make things a little bit more interesting going into halftime. Looked like Josh was trying to zing this one in there to Frenchie Buckner on a little wheel route. Didn't put quite enough loft on it.
A nice pick by Stern Aiken. Knocked it into the air, kept it alive with his left hand, and then good concentration pulled it in. So now the Cobras with plenty of time and good field position. The Lightning 18-yard line. 1st down and 10. On the draw to Hudson. Gets away from one man. This guy has some speed, and he can go. He's showing it here, and he's knocked out near the 10-yard line. And look at him bent back there by Drake and Butenbach. But a big gain for Gareel Hudson, and a Cobra player slow to get up, but watch Hudson again.
Watch the feet of Hudson here. Very quick feet.
I would think that in the indoor game, Monty, speed has to be just about the ultimate weapon you can have.
It is. And pretty much at any level of football, speed is the way to go, especially in a game where the dimensions are so chopped down.
At halftime, we'll talk with Lincoln Lightning coach Jose Jefferson. Also take a look at your first half highlights. 2nd down, flag down. Jepson scrambling, lunging to the end zone, and he's down at about the 3-yard line.
I think we're going to bring that one back. There's a couple of the offensive line.